Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Rainy Tuesday here. Well, not anymore. It rained just long enough for them to cancel work and send me home. So I figured I would take this opportunity and play around with Blender a little bit and start trying to learn some more stuff. Um, so welcome to a very surprise special edition Tuesday, the 7th of the Pantheon of Apollo. I am Apollo. And I'm actually pretty excited because I this is the stuff that I keep trying to like explain to people when I'm talking to anybody or asking, and it's it's all about just really figuring it out, just playing around until you learn something new, and that's sort of what happened here just now. I think I may have just figured out the UV unwrapping. Excuse me. That fixed it though. Uh, so I think I just figured out the UV unwrapping that I've been struggling with. So what really helped me out was kind of figuring it out right here in this viewport over here. So on this side, you have the texture image that you're using, and on this side, you have your viewport. And you can, oops, I mean, you can change them or whatever you want. But what I was trying to do is I was really trying to, struggling to understand what this side has to do with all of this. And this is sort of what I did. So what I have these, you'll see these red lines marked, okay? And there's a reason for that. What these are seams. They are telling the program, Blender, where I want this object to be cut on this side. So what I'll do is I'm going to, here, I'll do this just for you guys. Shift Alt this seam right here, and then I'm going to hit U, and I'm going to clear the seam out. So now it's not there no more, and I'm going to clear this one out too. Whoops, no. And then U, clear seam. So I cleared those two seams out. So now if I select these faces, whoops, I didn't get all of them. This is what it looks like over here. Now, if you hit Z, look dev, you can see what's about to happen here. So I'm going to go scale, and I'm going to scale it way down. And then I'm going to rotate it. So you see how this over here is correlating to this stuff over there. So now I could hit scale up, down, and this is where it clicked for me, like, oh, okay. And so I was like, you know what? That seems like an episode to me. So now you can see these shapes over here. Let me rotate these back. Actually, I kind of liked how that was turning out. Right about there. Scale about in there. I like that. So you could see how that turned out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to do Shift Alt, no wait, I'm going to Shift, center mouse button, kind of center this out. So I'm going to go Shift, Alt, this seam right here. So now you can see that's marked all the way up. And then I'm going to do Shift, Alt, oh, nope, Shift, Alt, not Shift Windows. And I'm going to mark that. And then I'm going to hit U, mark seam right here. You see that? Mark seam. And now you can see the red. Now, if I hit Z, go to wireframe mode, and move this back over just a tiny bit. And I highlight these faces. Oh, come on. Those faces. Let's mark one more seam to see what happens. Let's do this one. Right across the street from that other one over there. Oops. No. No, stop it. Oh, you guys are going to start over. There. Then you mark seam. Wait, no. You clear seam. All right, so now we have that. So what I'm going to do is select all. Oh, okay, yeah, that's this part right here. Whoops. Damn, oh, come on. Gabo gabo. Oh, that's why. All right, so face select. There we go. All right. Oh, come on. I just did that. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm having a rough day, guys. Just a little bit. Oh, that's. Oh, Control Alt maybe. All right, you know what? It's not important. So now that this is selected, I'm gonna go to look dev, lock dev, look dev. I'm not sure which one that would be. Now, what I want. Something's not right here. Hold on. Okay, I don't think that matters. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight everything over here. And now I'm going to scale it. You can rotate it. And you can just get it to look where you want it to look. I mean, it's just a matter of playing with it enough. And just getting it sort of where you want it. And so you can see how that affects our final product. Now, what I really want to happen, what I would love to be able to accomplish here, is I would like, all right, so I'm gonna go back to lock dev, look dev. I'm not sure if that's lock or look. No, that would be look dev, LLOK. That's look dev. That's the rules of English, I think. All right, so, maybe, nope, we're good. So, what I'm gonna try to do here is you can see this seam, and that's gonna be the downfall of marking a seam. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna experiment. I'm going to unselect, and I'm gonna just select shift. Grab. And maybe I can hide. Rotate. Oops. Because I'm wondering if I play with this enough, if I could hide that seam. But what we can always do is go back, and I'm going to try to Shift, Alt. Nope. Oh, wait. We got to make sure we're on the segment. Then U, and then I'm going to clear that seam back out. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Nope, we don't need that. All right. So now, whoops. Here we go. If I go like that, oh my, oh, you're little, oh, you're. Oh, that's why. All right. It turns out I'm the little hooey-or. All right, so now we'll go to look dev. Oh, I did it. Why did I do that? I knew better than that. All right, so now let's go to look dev. And then I'm going to select all of these. And then rotate. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's what I mistook. All right. So before we do all that, we have to re-unwrap it. So let's do unwrap. There we go. Oh, Jeebus. There. Now we're unwrapped. Go back to look dev, and now we can sort of do this number, scale it down, or scale it up. Oh, that's pretty nice. I like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. I think that's a nice product. Let's go Z. Whoops. Yeah, I think that's a nice flow for it. Alright, so, whoops. So that's what I learned about UV unwrapping. So let's go back to layout. And you can see, what I'm going to do is highlight, set origin to geometry. There, now, alright, so now that's fixed. Alright, now I'm going to do Control Save because I haven't saved it. Now, you can see that the top has a nice look, that it's nice and flow. But look at the bottom. Look at that. That's just not nice. So let's go back to the UV editor and see if we can't replicate those results with the bottom. So let's go to wireframe mode with Z, highlight all of it. Let's go to look dev so we can see what we're doing. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so we can just focus on this. And then let's just scale it up. Let's rotate, maybe scale, rotate. And I'm just going to keep playing with this until I get something that I'm happy with. You can scale it down. Scale it up. See, that's not bad. If I rotate, maybe. I want it to sort of match. What about that? That's nice. I think that's pleasant. I like that. Alright, so let's go back to our layout mode. And now we can see that our UV unwrap looks a little bit better. So our texture, that fixed a lot of our texture problems with this pillar? Pylon? I'm not sure what the technical term for that. Pillar. I like that pillar. I think that'd be... Alright, so now what I'm going to do is Control Save again. So, whoops. I'm going to hide that. Now, this is a duplicate, so I'm going to delete this anyway, but you can see the difference. Look at that. Look at how stretched that looks compared to that. Look at this. This is a better product, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to go X, and we're going to delete that. And I'm going to hide this. And you can see the work, some of the work that I've been doing off camera. Whoops. Alright, so I don't need that. Don't need, wait, what is that? Is that what that one is? Oh, I had a duplicate hiding. Alright. I'll just delete that one right now. Alright, so I'm going to start renaming these too. I'm going to try to get more. There. I'm going to try to get more organized. So this should be the floor. What I did there, hold on. Yeah, I am recording. All right, so what's this one? That one's not our finished one, is it? Z, look dev. I do believe that one is our finished one. Well, that's depressing. That shouldn't be up here. Joy. Not a problem. Actually, I might have deleted our good one. No? No, that is our good one, isn't it? Yeah. That is our good one. I don't know why it's up here. I'm going to hit number 1. Whoops. Number 2. Number 4. Number 5. There we go. That was number 3 that I just hit. So on the number pad, not over on the D-pad. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab Z, bring it down just a little, grab Y, and bring it in. And then I'm going to change our little view. And I think that looks good. I'm going to hit number 4, number 1. Now you can see, let's go to wireframe mode. And let's get rid of this. What's this one? All right, so what I'm going to do is right click, look at ID data, down to rename, and I'm going to put pedestal. I don't know how to spell pedestal. Let's see. Pedestal. P-E-D-E-S-T-A-L.
Here's the definition of
P-E.
the base or support on which a statue.
Oh, shut up. People don't want to know I'm retarded. That's a politically incorrect term. P-E-D-E-S-T-A-L. P-E-D-E-S-T-A-L. I'm just not really good with grammar and spelling, which is why I'm not that great of a writer. I'm a great storyteller, though. I come up with these stories, and that's one of the things that really wanted... Wait. I needed the floor. I don't know why I'm doing this right now anyway. All right, so let's do... All right. So then I'm going to rename this one Pillar. All right, so there. Now I'm going to remember not to delete that one. However, I am going to go to solid mode. Let's go here. Which cylinder is that? That's that one. ID, rename, ROF, roof. All right. So I have been getting more organized. See, and that's what this process is all about, people. It's all about learning. It's all about doing better than you did yesterday, which I think I am doing much better than I did yesterday. Well, I mean, figuratively speaking. There. Perfect. Oh, that's brilliant. Control save. All right, so now I'm going to cheat just a little bit. I'm going to hide our roof. I'm going to hide our floor. And I'm going to hide our pillar. And I'm going to delete these. Delete them. And then I'm going to bring back our pillar. And, oh, excuse me, and our floor. I'm going to hit number 4. No, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 7. There we go. Number 7's the right one. I'm going to grab along the X just a tiny bit. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is shift duplicate along the Y. I didn't really center that good enough. That's okay. Grab Y. Grab X. Now, if I was honest with you, I think the best thing I could do right now is start from scratch. Because I'm learning Shift D, Y. No. grab X, delete, Shift D X, Shift D Y, because I'm learning a whole bunch of tricks that I didn't know about. Shift D Y, grab X, Shift D X, Shift D Y, Shift D X. All right, so now check this out. That was just real quick, a cheap trick. A cheap trick. So now all of our UV unwraps are so much better. And then what I'm gonna do is select these, shift, come on, shift, boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna hit M, new collection, collection 5, PILLARS, if that's how you spell pillars. And then I now have, where is it? That's sphere. Oh, those are, oh, that's collection 1. There, pillars. And then boom. And then I'm going to select this object. I'm going to go to UV editing. Sometimes this happens. Okay, this happens to me every time I start UV editing. You're going to notice, oh man, where's my project? Just zoom out and eventually you'll find it. Now, what I'm going to do is go back to layout, hit here, set origin to geometry. All right, now that's another important. See this little dot right here? Keep an eye out for that. Because if you've been doing what I've been doing and you're joining and unjoining and working, you'll forget about that, and that's important. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I'm in segment select. I'm going to hit Shift Alt, this segment. I'm going to hit U. I'm going to hit mark seam. And then I'm going to hit here. I'm going to zoom in so I can see what I'm doing. And here, I'm going to hit U. I'm going to hit mark seam. And then I'm going to hit Shift Alt here. I'm going to hit U, and I'm going to hit mark a seam, and then I'm going to hit U, and then I'm going to hit wait, I think I have to. I'm trying to talk fast because I don't want this video to be super long. U, unwrap. So let's see what that did in the look dev. All right, so that fixed it. Let's go back to layout and see if it really fixed it. It did. That fixed it. It made it look better. You can see exactly what it did. It's no longer stretched along the outside seam. So now I can start unhiding every, oh, I don't want that unhidden yet. Well, that's not nice. That's okay. I think I can fix this. Grab Z. I don't know why stuff keeps moving on me at 7. Grab Y. Hit about there. Grab X. I think it was like that. And there's a reason that that's important to me. Yeah, that's about right. So now if I unhide the pedestal, that should be about right. So grab Z. That's good enough. All right, so now this part is going to be a nightmare. I might end up, let's just control save. I want to try something. I'm going to take our pedestal out. I'm going to take our floor. I'm going to hit Shift D Z. And then I'm going to bring it up just a little, just barely. Then I'm going to hit scale. And then I'm going to scale it down to about there. Shift D Z. Bring it up just a little. Scale. Whoops. Another thing, if you move your mouse, here, let me center this a little bit. If you move your mouse farther away, you're going to have better results scaling. So see that? And then Shift D Z. About here, right? And then Scale, making sure my mouse is farther away. And you can even switch to wireframe mode if you wanted. And you can scale this down perfectly. Because, let's do number 1. So Shift D and then hit Z immediately. Don't touch anything. And then move that up. Wait. So grab Z. Yeah, wireframe mode's messing with my eyes. So solid mode. Yeah, that's much better. Stop it. Alright, so whoops. Grab Z. Move that back down just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Alright. And then number 7. Scale. Oh, see, this is what I mean. If your mouse is too close to the center, it's gonna go super fast. So the farther out you put it, the more minor control you have over it. So back to number 1, Shift D Z, and then right there, number 7, and then scale. And the reason I'm doing this is because I wanted to see if this would make for a better product. Because the old pedestal I have would have been a mild nightmare to try to unwrap. Alright, and then I can come through here as I go if I need to and fix these just a little bit. And remember, guys, if you guys are Blender users and you see anything that I could be doing to make my life easier, to make my work better, please let me know. I welcome you. The comment section is open, completely open for all comments, criticisms, concerns. Call me stupid if you want, but I'm okay with that as long as you are willing to help me better myself and better my work. All right, I like that. All right, see, now this is going to turn out really well. And then eventually I'm going to put at least two more layers. So grab Shift D Z. And then right about here. And then number 7, right? Then scale. And then back to number 1. Shift D Z. About right there, right? And number 7. Scale. Scale. Oh, it's a little bigger than the other one. Right about there. Number 1. Wait, let's see how that looks. Z look dev. Let's see what we got. Now I can go through and change the UV on these individually because right now it's clearly copy and pasted, duplicated. So what I can do is I can select this object. I can go to UV. I need this to come. Come on. Come on. I don't want to screw this up. There. I need this down. So now what I can do is hit. Let's just grab Z. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work on here. All right. Let's just try. Whoops. Let's not do that. I don't know how I want to do this. But anyway, you guys got the idea. I'm going to work on this UV a little bit to change up the looks. Just so it's not obviously repetitive like that. And then I'm going to put my rocks back on top. I'm going to work on the roof some more. And I'm going to leave it at that for the day. I feel like that's a great stopping point. You guys can see exactly what I've done and where I'm going and what I'm doing with it. I just wanted to kind of let you know that I kind of did a little bit better of a job on this UV editing and UV unwrapping. I'm not saying that it's perfect by any means, but it is definitely better than where I was a week ago. And I think that's the overall point. Now, what I'm going to do to let you guys know is when I have these all individually fixed, what I'm gonna do, and just so you know how I plan on going about it, I'm gonna go through and hide them all. Whoops. Oh wait. Oh wait. Nah, I'm so slow. Oh man, that's not even the right collection. I'm not even in the right collection right now. That's all hidden already. I'm down here. So if I just go through, let's hide all the pillars. Let's do this. All right, so this is, all right, so this one, let's say I want to go to Z wireframe. I just want to show you guys what I plan on doing. Non-uniform cuts. What? That's not right. Something's not right here. Let's go back to layout. No, that's about right. Let's go to edit. Let's go to UV editor. Shift Alt here. Mark seam. So let's now go here. Wait, actually let's unmark that seam. Let's do clear seam. I don't know how I want to go about this. I can't. Let's do select. Whoops. Come on. Select all. If I can get my things to. Oh, that's why. All right, so it's important to pay attention because I forgot. That I was not in face mode. So it didn't work the way it was supposed to. You unwrap. Nope, can't unwrap that. Come on. Oh wait. And I'm gonna move, rotate, maybe scale up. And I like that look. So now let's screw this. And then I'm just gonna move it over, maybe scale it, play with it a little bit. Because what I want is now that that's done, let's just go here and I'll show you. Because now, oops, come on. Now it's gonna be different, right? It should be. Let's turn on the next one. So yeah, that should have. All right, that's a good way to tell. Yeah, you can see that it's not the same no more, I don't think. Unless it is, and I'm tripping, because it does kind of look the same. Let's try something. Let's do UV edit. Okay, yeah, so it is different now. It just doesn't really look like it. But I think I can change that. Yeah. So it is different. It's going to work out. It'll look better when it's completed because it's just the way the texture is, because you can tell that it's different. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you guys for joining me again on this rainy Tuesday. Quick mention, guys, we broke 50 subscribers. I think we're at 53 the last time I looked. That's pretty awesome. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I didn't think that it would go this fast. I mean, quite honestly. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit Control Save, and I'm going to just keep talking for a minute while I just wrap up. That's gonna look so pretty. But I think we're at 53. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you guys for the views. I'll do another video soon, and I'll kind of reintroduce the mission statement so that way everybody's caught up. If not, you can go through and see my first video, which was my day one. I didn't really have a good idea of what I was doing back then. I'm gonna just unhide everything so we can get a view of where we're at. But I really didn't know what I was doing back then at all. This is this is a learning process for me, guys. Every bit of this is something I'm completely new at. All of it. I've never done editing. I've never done this one. Nope. All the way at the bottom, maybe. So what I'm gonna do is take this, grab Z, just to make sure I get the right one, and then I'm gonna just delete this altogether because it no longer serves the purposes that it needs to. I'm gonna do wireframe. Anyway, yeah, I keep getting sidetracked when I talk. I'm sorry, guys. But grab Z. I'm just excited that this is actually turning out as well as it is, because I didn't expect this to. Whoops. No, I didn't really expect this to go so well. As far as I thought, just getting as far as I have would take years upon years. So I didn't think that this would come together this quick, relatively speaking, of course. So now let's do this. Oh, wait, hold on. Control save. Rendered image. Let's see what this looks like now. I don't like the camera placement. I need to change that. So let's get a good view. And then hit Control Alt 0. And then we're just gonna, just like that. I like that. Control save. Rendered image. And there we go. That's what we got today. We fixed a lot of stuff. We changed a lot of stuff. We learned a lot of stuff. We still got a very long way to go. You can see down here. We're going to have to move. We're going to fix it. We're going to play with it. We're going to keep going. Anyway, I'm horrible at this goodbye stuff. I just want to talk to you guys forever and keep going and keep going and keep going. But I can't do that. So thank you guys for coming. I will see you next time. Keep it up. And remember, as always, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook. You can find me on the PlayStation Network when I'm on there, very little. You can find me on anywhere. Yeah, Facebook, Twitter, PlayStation. That's about it. Instagram. I haven't got my Instagram up and going yet, but it's on the plan. Yeah. So thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate all the love and support, and I will see you next time.